Hi everyone, it's Abby and this is my friend Tasia, and today we're doing a collab video. For my channel we are doing Theater Kid Never Have I Ever, and for her channel we are doing
the Theater Kid tag.
So make sure you check out both of the videos, especially the one on her channel. I will have it linked in the description. First up, never have I ever waited at the stage door for autographs.
Oh. Dude.
I definitely have.
That's how I saw Corbin Bleu. How else am I gonna meet Corbin Bleu?
I don't really do it anymore except for shows like if it had Lea Salonga in it.
Yeah.
Of course I would, but I feel like for the most part I don't.
Yeah, it's literally if it was like when we saw Hamilton.
Yeah, why would you not wait at the stage door for Hamilton?
And then like Miss Saigon.
Yes,
I
waited at the stage door for Miss Saigon too.
And then one time I got to go backstage Miss Saigon on Broadway because my friend Jonathan, his brother, was playing John, and we were just at the stage door and he was like, hey, come here. And I was like, oh yeah, what? And he was like, no, we're going backstage. And I was like, and I was like, what? And John, and I was like,
never have I ever had a stage kiss.
Oh, no, I have.
I think the only one I've had was Brett.
Mine was Lance. Mine was Lance.
Brett in Legally Blonde, so.
Yeah, Lance Jewett and 42nd Street.
Since Brett and I were like best friends, our theater teacher, because we had never done the kiss before, and so our theater teacher was like, I want you two to go in the dressing room and I don't want you to come out until you've kissed. And we were like, okay. Right. Never have I ever missed a cue.
I'm like pretty sure I have. I'm a Hot Mess Express, so I'm pretty sure I have.
I don't think I have, but somebody once in a show did miss a cue and left me on stage alone during a show for 5 minutes. And I had to make up a monologue on stage.
We love a queen of improv.
But I was like, never have I ever played a male role.
I have.
I have not, I don't think.
Okay, listen. I played a male role and it's really
weird.
Wait. Changes her mind. I played like the wind in some weird kids show and it was supposed to be a male and that was me. I also did a Horatio monologue in class. That was about it.
Yeah, I said no and then I was like, wait a second, I did Bad Shakespeare in Scotland and played 2 men, so.
How could you forget?
How could I forget that? Never have I ever done a show with a dialect other than my own.
I have.
I have.
Yeah.
In Tommy, we were British.
Oh. I was, Noises Off.
Oh, yes.
Sardines.
Never have I ever had a showmance.
Oh, never. Me, like, ew. Could never.
We don't need a story.
Yeah.
Never have I ever gotten a role I wasn't expecting. Yeah, I have. I think, well, so when we were doing Legally Blonde, I always just kind of assumed that the role I would play would be Vivian, but then at callbacks, I only sang and read for Elle and Brooke, never Vivian, and then I got Vivian. And I was like, oh, okay. So I guess I kind of was expecting it, but at the same time I wasn't after callbacks because I never read or sang for her.
Yeah.
So.
Mine was my sophomore year of college, and our season, it was Love Lost and What I Wore, can't remember the other play right now, and then Bat Boy, and I was like, oh, I'm shooting for Bat Boy, ensemble, that's probably what I'm gonna get. And I got a call back for Love Lost, and it was the most horrendous callback I've ever given in my entire life. Didn't read the script, nothing, and I was tripping over my words, and I was like, okay, great, thanks. That's how I left the audition. And then we got our our company list, and I went straight to Bat Boy, and I was like, oh, I wasn't cast this semester, okay. And then my friends were like, congrats, Tage, and I was like, what? And then I looked at Love Lost, and it was like, Tage, I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Never have I ever cried after closing night.
I have.
I have.
I have. What's yours?
Well, the first one I can remember in life is 2011. I was in Alice in Wonderland. We were all just 13-year-olds just sobbing for no reason. Just sobbing. Absolute tears.
Mine was the one that I can remember. I'm sure I cried before this, but Bring It On. I remember we finished, like, I got you, and we walked off stage, and I vividly remember John Viso being like, we just did one of the best shows ever, and, like, we all were like, and, like, started bawling, and I was like, this was so fun.
Last line in Legally Blonde, like, the closing night, I got, like, choked up. Like, our valedictorian, I was, like, choking up. And then we're all, like, sobbing during, like, it was, like, our senior year musical, so we're all, like, just sobbing. Never have I ever tripped on stage.
I did it last night.
I don't think I have, actually.
I am a clumsy one when it comes to the stage.
I feel like I would have tripped, but I really don't think I think as someone with, like, serious anxiety, I think I'd remember that. Like, I think that's something I wouldn't let myself forget.
Anytime I'm in heels on stage, I'm like, well, Tasia takes a tumble. Like, it's just gonna happen.
Never have I ever forgotten a line or a lyric.
I have.
I'm sure, I have to say I have, because I'm sure I have. I can't remember, like, a specific moment, but haven't we, like, all done that?
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember a specific, but I think I have.
I've never forgotten a lyric. I have not. I have forgotten lines or, like, spaced, and then someone, like, looks at me and I'm like, blah, 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 or they pick it up and I'm like, okay, thanks.
Never have I ever played a character who dies.
I don't think so. You have?
Yeah, I played Beth in Little Women. So
yes.
She spoiler alert, she dies.
Are you excited for the new Little Women?
I am. I think it's gonna be so good. I really hope. It has, like, an all-star cast.
Yes,
so I really
it does.
hope it's good. Never have I ever been seen nearly naked during a quick change.
Oh. I have.
I was, like, during Legally Blonde, like, full on pretty much naked backstage, like.
No, I had during Bear, like, the like we were like the angels, and then we had to switch back into our schoolgirl stuff, and we had to, like, take our dress, like, completely strip. I mean, and we were, like, in a bra and, like, our underwear, but I've never done anything where I haven't had my bra on.
I think I mainly, like, had my bra on, but it was a backless, strapless bra, so I looked really naked. Never have I ever gotten a callback but not been cast. When you're, like, doing this for real, like, that happens all the time.
Yeah,
so.
and in college they do that a lot too. They just, like, call you back because they're like, you've worked so hard.
Here. Yeah, you're a hard worker or whatever,
like,
but.
That was my first semester of college, and I was like, I got the call back. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I got a call back for leading player. And then I didn't get cast, and I was like, I suck.
Never have I ever auditioned and not gotten a call back. Yeah,
I have to be like, I've always gotten a call back.
I have always gotten a call back. That would be incredible if I got called back for everything. I'm just that versatile. I get called back for everything. Never have I ever gone to an audition in New York City. I have. I've done, like, the A1 auditions. I did those 2 years.
Yes.
And then, not a lot of people know this, but this year I had a callback for Kinky Boots.
Queen.
Okay, never have I ever had a voice crack on stage.
I definitely have.
I definitely have.
I haven't in a solo though, knock on wood. But, like, in ensemble singing, like that sort of thing.
I definitely think I had one in Legally Blonde or in Little Women because those shows were so close together that I, like, contracted bronchitis at some point, and so my voice was just, like, it was, like, doing its own thing.
See, I had vocal modules. Yes, I had notes. It's not as scary as you think it is. I had notes, like, my first semester, a freshman year of college, and then kind of second semester, and I was in Sweeney Todd, so I had lots of voice cracks, but I was in the ensemble, so I didn't have any solos, so it's like, you couldn't really tell that my voice was cracked.
Never have I ever been crew for a show.
Oh.
In college, you do it a lot.
Yes.
You do it a lot. I've been a dresser, I've been, like, scene change crew.
It honestly just, I feel like it makes you a better actor as well.
It does, because you understand what the other side goes through for you, and it makes you appreciate them more.
I did costume run my first semester of college, and then I got really into stage management, so I stage managed one of our shows at school, and then I got into costume designing, so now I costume design, I assist I assisted Bear, and I was also in it, and then I'll be assisting a show next year. So, like, it just makes you feel like, oh, I'm so much more appreciative of, like, all the people that are doing things for me when I'm an actress. It's like I never, ever will not say thank you to anyone on crew now, because I'm like, I know what you do.
Never have I ever forgotten the words in an audition. Oh, I have. I remember my senior year, I decided I was going to go audition for The Little Mermaid. I went to audition, but I had decided the day of I was going to go. So I picked out a song, and I was like, okay, I got this. I walk in, and I, like, start singing. Halfway through, I'm like, it was, I'm Not Afraid of Anything from Songs for New World. Halfway through, I'm like, I was just like singing the notes, like, but like not the words. So, and then I finished it strong, but I was like, thanks, and I just left. Never have I ever auditioned for something last minute.
Yes.
I have.
Sometimes good work comes from that. Sometimes not so much.
Sometimes you just have to be like, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah.
I did that for Little Women and it ended up working out for me. But I did that for Little Mermaid and it didn't work out for me, so.
Exactly. You win some.
You lose some. Ooh, okay, this is the last one.
Oh.
This is kind of like one that you might not want to admit. Never have I ever missed a rehearsal and lied about why.
I feel like I would have. I'm shady. So.
I know one example. We were doing Wizard of Oz at my high school. I missed our Sunday, like 10 out of 12. And I was in the ensembles. I was like Lullaby League and a dancer. So I missed it. And it was because Bring It On auditions were happening that day. And I asked her if I could go. And she said no. So I just went anyway.
Well, it was good that you did.
I don't, yeah, because I was in the show. So I don't advise doing that, but it worked out in my film.
I feel like I've done this. It just sounds like me. But I just don't, I can't think of a specific moment. But I'm sure I've been like, oh, I have this, and then I actually didn't, and it was something else. Like, it was for something. I wasn't just missing to, like, sit in my bed.
That was our last question, so, yeah.
I have not. I think I did more halves.
I think I did more halves, too.
Yeah. We are the halves in this situation.
So, thank you for watching. Make sure you go check out Tasia's video.
Yes.
It will be linked in the description, so make sure you go check that out. I will be in it, too. So, it's going to be great.
Yes.
Bye!